Hi, this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast, where CEOs, COOs, and business owners share strategies for better success. This is 6 questions in 9 minutes because the best strategies are concise business advice. And we have 2 guests today, so we're going to be concise and get right to them. And with question number 1, in a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
Hey, Keith, thanks for having us. We're Shawn and Johnny. I'm the Shawn of the Shawn and Johnny crew. We're the co-founders of VidFam.
So tell us what you do. What does business do?
VidFam is essentially a solution that we created out of necessity. We shoot really incredible cinematic video and photos for businesses on a monthly subscription, and then we manage and execute their social media for them. So it's a plug-and-play solution for businesses so they can be the business owner and operator and have a world-class solution for content and social media execution on a monthly basis.
And video is becoming far more important all the time. So
yes, it is.
They need that. Well, great to have both of you. So question number 2, what's the best thing about being a business leader? Maybe Johnny, you can answer that.
Yeah, I think really it's connecting with the people that you're working with. Yesterday I saw a post that kind of goes perfectly with this from Gary Vee. It said, tag a business leader who gets this. And it was take accountability, take ownership in what's going on, whether it's, like if there's something going wrong with the business, you got to take accountability for it so that your team doesn't feel like, it's all up to them. As a leader, you have to really take ownership in how your business is running, and being a part of the team and helping them thrive and succeed really, I think, is the best part of it. Being a part of their personal growth and like growing from them. I've learned a ton from my team over the last few years, and I've grown a lot from getting to know them. So I think it's really working with people who are, more talented than you in the field they're hired for, growing from them and being a part of their personal growth and supporting them so that they can, reach their career goals and feel like they're part of a culture that makes them feel valued and important.
Great answer. All right. Question number 3. I hear from other business leaders that a lot of times their people strategy in running their business is more challenging than the actual business strategy of running their business. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's a great topic. I think the most successful companies are good at HR, essentially, being in several industries, having experience in healthcare and real estate, and now film production and social media advertising. Across every single one of those varied industries, HR and people management is by far and away the most important thing that we do. So before we deliver great healthcare, before we can deliver great content for a client, we have to have a really phenomenal culture. And so, carrying down to the personal level of your employees and having a professional yet personal relationship with them and understanding, what is the most important to them. It's not always pay. It could be healthcare. It could be flexible time. It could be working from home occasionally. And so really understanding and having a relationship for your employees. And the way that I look at it is I work for them, not the other way around. I look at it as I really am employed by 200 people and have to make sure that every single one of them is happy. That's my job as a co-founder, as a CEO.
Well, as you take care of them, they take care of you. And so it really works both ways.
And it can't be fake. It has to be genuine.
Very true. Well, great. All right. So question number 4, what strategy would you both like to share with other business leaders today?
I think a huge strategy, and really it can be less of a strategy and more of like a mindset that other people perceive as a strategy, but it's how you take care of your team. Kind of what Shawn was saying. If your team is happy and you take that, quote unquote strategy of making sure that your team feels valued because it's genuine, and they're supported with the tools they need to accomplish what is expected of them. I think like empowering your team with the tools they need and helping them feel recognized and valued for what they're doing good, instead of, the other way around of like asking them to do a lot without providing the tools, and then undervaluing them vocally Maybe you may see good things they're doing, but like a tendency in a lot of leaders is to focus on what they can improve on mainly and only. And so I think a strategy that I would say carries your team to much further success in the future and in the present, like immediate more success, is if you make your team see that you're going to be there for them, to give them the tools they need. You're going to jump in the trenches with them and help accomplish something that needs to be done. You're going to see the good in them and recognize that, both publicly and in private. Let them see that you see the value they're bringing. The culture is really the strategy. And that's why I say it's not really a strategy. It has to be genuine, which makes it not a strategy. It has to, I've seen that in Shawn. His 200 employees rave about him, all of them. And it's not because he has a strategy to try to like make everybody, feel this way. It's really just, he just cares, and it comes across, and that has brought his massive success, and it's working with us too.
Great.
Yeah, just to add on a little bit and kind of, we've talked about HR, we've talked about, people strategy and what it's like to be a leader. But I think one of those things, has to do with why we started VidFam, and that's to make sure that your business is relevant in 2021 and beyond. I think everybody was, kind of woken up to the fact that, video is very powerful. It's very important. Social media, to really own your piece of the internet and have a really incredible website and have really consistent, high quality social media content, beautiful photos and videos, but also really helpful information. I think you can give away all of your best secrets and your top strategies. And for the most part, people probably won't use those. So we're happy to give those away to help where we can. But it also, I think, is responsibility of the CEO, co-founder, or whatever, wherever you find yourself in an organization, to make sure that your business is around for 100 years. And so that's really why we created VidFam, was to give affordable access to consistent video and photo monthly, so that it can be posted out, the pillar content chopped up into micro content, so that you have consistent, Keith Weaver has consistent content with your podcast, but we want to do that with photo and video for businesses that need it, desperately need it, but just don't have the time or a big budget to shoot, with a big production company. So we feel like investing in your business and making sure it's around for those employees is a pretty important strategy.
Well, and just to add to that real quickly, I think one of the things that we saw a lot in 2020 is the businesses that were being proactive, getting out there, trying new things. Those are the ones that really survived and did the best in 2020, where those that were playing defense and kind of, pulling back, they didn't necessarily do well. So like you said, really get yourself out there as much as possible. Well, great. Well, question number 5. What other successful business owners, CEOs like yourself, would you like to maybe acknowledge, do a shout out to, or you think would be good on the podcast?
Shawn, I'll let you handle this one. Your network is vast.
There's so many. J.R. Farr, incredible human being and a phenomenal leader. Dow Jones, another incredible human being. Johnny Clark with Byte, Brady Knowlton. There's so many, and those are the people that I try to stay close to and listen to and hope that I become when I grow up.
Some good names there. Hopefully we can maybe get some of them on the podcast.
Johnny Murdock, number 1.
So question number 6, just kind of a final fun question. Johnny, maybe you can answer this. Tell me about one of your favorite past bosses.
Man, I think. And
not Shawn, right?
Yeah. Shawn is a boss. I think probably I was working at a place called Taco Del Mar when I was just out of high school. And my boss was named Donna Loderhose, and she was really driven, and she bought into this franchise, and she was so happy and so fun. And I just remember thinking, this is like the first time I've really enjoyed coming into work. I was excited about it. And I think I worked way harder than I had ever worked at a job before because of the feeling I had there. I just wanted to. It was almost like I wanted to make her proud of me just because I respected her and how she treated everybody so much. So like I would go out of my way to make a sale like during their order and upgrade something, and I was always like in a lot better mood. She was kind of a magnet of positivity, and really admire her for that.
That's awesome. Great story. Yeah, passion and positivity. It's kind of like a smile, like they say, you smile and it's contagious. Everybody gets into it. So, well, it is great having both of you on. Appreciate you being here and your insights. Before we leave, can you tell people how they can get a hold of you?
Yeah, absolutely. You can obviously visit our website, vidfam.com. A lot of people just send us an email, info@vidfam.com. Probably the easiest way. We love to text, but I don't know if Johnny wants his cell phone out to the entire world. We know your podcast is popular, Keith, so we need to be careful with Johnny's personal info.
That's right. We don't want any spams, right? But hopefully people will reach out to you and connect with you. So, well, again, Thank you so much for
Thanks,
being
Keith.
here.
You're amazing.
All right. Thank you. And this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast. And for more insights, you can follow us at Weaver Business Coaching. Find us on LinkedIn. And of course, you can listen to us on your favorite podcast platform. And we wish you all the best success.